Hello guys and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to discuss about BOTTO.com, which is an interesting and very unique project, according to me at least. Of course I can be wrong, and nothing in this video is your investment advice, so just keep that in mind. Before we jump into the important metrics and the documents of the project, let's quickly go through some of the basic information about the project. Like BOTTO.com is of course the main website URL, and market cap is 25 million. Fully diluted is around $58 million, and that's all. So now let's quickly jump to the detailed discussion about the project. So, Boto is a decentralized autonomous artist. Boto creates works of art based on collective feedback from the community. Or participation is what completes Boto as an artist, and together we are defining a new genre of art. So again, what you see from from these front lines of the project is that they want to focus on the community, and they want to create a DAO based decentralized project. And the idea behind the project is very very powerful and very lovely and very beautiful idea. And that's how the project will work. But the thing, what I believe is that the community is going to be the key factor. Even though the idea is good, without the community the project is not going to survive for sure. So and that's what the team understands, and immediately in the front page only they have written the importance of the community. So again, the idea behind the project is very very powerful, and the more I try to understand the idea, the more I get excited about the project. Boto's art engine has been trained on millions of images, more than any human has ever seen. From that latent space, it creates over 4,000 unique images every week, all untouched by human hands, governed by Boto DAO. Each week, Boto presents 350 promising pieces for consideration by the DAO. These are not yet considered final artworks, they are fragments as they are still unproven. The community tells Boto what it considers art, and Boto perpetually evolves from the feedback. So, this is the core concept of the project, that Boto presents around 350 promising pieces of consideration by the DAO, and then DAO decides what fragments should be used, and through that the Boto perpetually evolves from the feedback. So again, this is a very powerful and self-sustaining, uh, I can say what, uh, a system just like Bitcoin. But again, there is no comparison between Bitcoin and this project. But what I'm trying to say here is that the concept is very similar, and of course, there are many projects who have similar concept, but some projects succeed and some projects do not succeed. So I what I understand, or what I see from the this my first perception about the project, from what I see, is that the team is totally concerned about the DAO and the community's importance in the project. So again, if you want to understand the community's importance, then you will have to understand this chess game, which will give you an example of what the communities here, what the importance of communities and what the team's concern are. So here I played this move instead. Let's assume that I played bishop here. Then my opponent would simply capture it with the queen. So now this is called a blunder, and the community understands that if the DAO do not take part in the project, if the DAO is not interested in the project, then the project will die. And my point here is to help you understand what team cannot communicate in the words. That's why we use chess as a tool to understand what the team cannot communicate to the investors or to the DAO community. The team is always concerned about DAO. That's what it seems from the project. Each week, the most popular fragment is minted as a final artwork on Ethereum and sold at the auction. Botos proceeds are managed by the DAO to pay for the artist's management, its server, and to reward the creative labor of the community. So again, as you can see here, that they are focusing on the DAO because they understand that if they don't want to make this kind of a blunder. So the team does, if the team is always concerned about not making the blunder, then only they can win. There is no difference between a decent chess chess player and a super extraordinary chess player, except the difference of making the blunder. So now here also, let's assume that instead of doing playing this move castling, I played if I had played this move knight g4, then my opponent would have simply captured and I would lose the game. So that is called a blunder. So here again, the team is also trying to do the not avoid the blunder, and by they want to create an ecosystem which totally focused on the DAO. So most cryptocurrency investors might not understand that why they are focusing so much on the DAO, but DAO creates the ultimate value. It drives the value in every cryptocurrency projects, and the big investors, they only focus on the DAO. So that's why avoiding this kind of blunders, which are like this: knight g4 and f takes g4, and you bam lose the game. Very similarly here also, there is a good chance that if the DAO is not executed well, then the project will become a blunder. And that's what team is trying to communicate here with you. In every action, the team is indirectly indicating the importance of DAO. A new genre of artist. Boto is young and requires your vision. Again, you see, the team is mentioning that your vision, not only our vision. It needs guidance to push the bounds and find new pockets of creativity. Again, they are asking for the community to give guidance and creativity. Together we will continue creating the decentralized autonomous artists. Okay, so which is a very, this again clearly mentions that what the importance of DAO is for this project. So that's why I'm using the chess as a tool to help you understand what the blunder uh, is that they want to avoid. They want to avoid the blunder of centralization, because they understand that if they have to manage the project, then the project will die. So that's the reason why they are asking for the community's help, and that's how they want to create value. We'll see further how good the community is, and we'll also see all these metrics which are pretty impressive about the DAO, but slowly and gradually we will reach there. So again, as I said here, that they are asking for the community's help to make the decentralized autonomous artist. So again, this idea is very cool, and they want to again avoid the blunder. So let's assume that here in this move, I have to simply capture it, but in the same game, let's assume that I put my queen here. Then what would happen? My opponent would simply capture my queen and I would lose the game. So that is called a blunder, and they want to avoid the same blunder here as well. Okay, so that's why they're asking for your help to create a DAO, uh, sorry, decentralized autonomous artists. Now the top auction artworks, these are the featured posts, and these are some of the upcoming events and all that. You can go through it. How does Boto work? So let's quickly go through that. Boto is a combination of AI algorithms including stable diffusion. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Then GPT-3 and a number of custom augmentations. It uses the community's votes to decide what to make each week, and mints the most popular weekly image as an NFT for the auction on Super Rare. So again, it is the artwork is totally made by and decided by the community, as and that's what they are trying to say here. And so again, this is what the major area of concern, or you can say this is the major area of focus. So again, we'll try to understand what they are trying to communicate through the game of chess. Okay, because it is always hard for every cryptocurrency team to communicate what they actually want to communicate, and my job as a creator is to simply help you understand or translate the things. So here, my opponent takes my queen, and if I capture it with the rook, then it would be a normal standard move. But instead, if I play something like this, then he would simply put his queen back, and I would lose the game, because now he's the entire queen up. Now that is called a blunder, and again, they want to avoid it by simply allowing the community to take votes to decide what to make each week and mint the most popular weekly image. So if the more people are taking part in creating the image, the more powerful the auction can be, more powerful the NFT can be, and the more value that NFT can drive. And the less people take part in the NFT creation, the less value it will drive. That's what the Boto's entire ecosystem is all about. Their entire idea is about this, and they understand that the less people less people take part in the product, the more the chance of them to make a blunder like this and allow the opponent's queen to go back. So again, this is very hard to explain in words, but I am doing my best to help you understand what the team's ultimate goal is. Now, who controls Boto? Boto controls itself. Now, this is a very important, line. Boto controls itself. It is very similar to the thing which we all know, that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also self-controlled, self-sustainable, and that's what they're trying to create. Of course, it doesn't mean that they have created something like that, but what my point is that they are at least trying to go in that direction. It makes its own prompts and does its own filtering of images. All the prompts and images are untouched by human hands, though Boto is still dependent on others for many things, such as getting feedback to tune its aesthetics, adding new generative models, producing exhibition, and collaborating with other artists. The artist management is done by Boto DAO, whose members are holders of the Boto token. The token determines governance power on all these aspects. As Boto's autonomy is fragile, it is still quite sensitive about commissions and collaborations. If you are interested, please reach out in the Discord. So again, they are clearly saying that even though they are using AI to create Boto, I mean the images, they are using AI. The other areas of the project, apart from creating the images, they are all handled by the community, and that's what their ultimate goal is. They want to focus on the community, so the project can have a lot of value. Now let's move further on this. We are freely associating in a form or and form a decentralized autonomous organization DAO. Collectively, we act as the artist's caretaker. That's what they want to do through DAO. They want to be the caretaker of the artist, and who is the artist? The entire ecosystem. Everyone is the artist, because becoming the artist is itself a DAO process. So that's what they're again, what they're trying to communicate with you is here, that they don't want to make the blunder. So let's assume that in this position, I played this move, but instead if I had played this move, bishop here, then the opponent would simply capture, and that would be a blunder. So the same thing will happen here. If the DAO doesn't take part in this, then the project will have no caretaker, and if there is no caretaker, then the project will die. So these are their area of concerns, and that's why they don't want to make the blunders. Now, key metrics: the DAO reinvest Boto's earnings into career voters, receive a percentage of the artist's earning. Boto sells up to 52 periodic artworks per year. Limited editions and collaborations also contribute to the Boto's total sales. So these are the metrics about the sales and average sales price. You can go through it in on this URL. And apart from that, this is their monthly roundup for the January. So basically monthly report. So they have some new invisible alchemy activated, coinciding with the beginning. Okay, so you can go through it if you are really interested in the project, if you want to become part of the community, and if you want to take uh, if you want to give the long term commitment to the project, then of course you will have to go through all these things. So this is what I have to say about boto.com right now. If you want me to make another video about the Boto in detail, then you can uh, write me in the comment section, or you can also join my Telegram group. And if you enjoyed the video, then you can like the video. You can also subscribe to the channel. So yeah, that's all I have for you in this video. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye, see ya.